Okay, we're going to start with the bite of the rope. Now, since this mannequin's nice and slippery, I'm going to start over the top, which should kind of help things hold together. But take this around, run this through. And then make sure that nothing's twisted. Pull that tight. Go over the top of the first set. Come back here. Now I like to go under the lower pair. So if this one's closer to the body, this one's farther out, I want to go under the one that's closer to the body. So now we have two going up and over. I need two runs going below for the bottom part. So make sure we've got these in here. So same sort of thing. I'm going to take, that set and go under it. And then go back around, going under. I'm not too stressed about where this sits at the moment because it's going to move in the process, but it'll get better. So now we're going to end up with some strings at the end. I'm going to come up through here. Come back. I like to leave a loop. I'm going to come all the way through here. And come up through this loop. And that will lock it off. Then I can take this, wrap it around, make it a little bit prettier. I don't know. So now I'm going to take the second color, second rope, and we're going to go, let's see, I'm going to go down through here with the loop. I'm going to go through the loop. And just because of the way I do things, since I started on this side, I'm going to go over here and come over. Now here's where we start the pattern. We're going to go under two, over two. So lift these two. Next up, we're going to come down here. Now, this will end up pulling up. Okay, so under two, over two, we're going to go over all four of these, up, and then to the other side. And then we're going to come back across, and then we're going to come, we're going to come under here, holding this loop out, because we're going to go back to do that in a second. Basically, we're forming a cow hitch or a lark's head. We're going to go back up through here. And this is going to go up that way once we get this all tightened up. So now, this is where we need to start pulling things back up. Okay. So let's see. Yep, pull that there. Start pulling this down here. Okay. So there's our lark's head over all four of these strands. And then we're going to follow the same pattern. We're going to go over two, under two, going back up and over. Okay, so now we're going to come down here. We're going to come under this big knot. you want to be on the outside of the first one. So I guess it makes more sense to go that direction right now. So this is where we're going to start. This is where we're going to start the hitching. We're going to do a munter, like kind of a modified munter hitch here. We're going to do another lark's head here. Go through, do another lark's head here. Come up, do the modified munter hitch here. I'm calling it a modified only because it's not going around everything. You'll see. And then we'll go back up and over. That's basically it. There's one other thing you can do if you feel so inclined. Okay, so we're going to go over the first pair. Yeah, over the first pair and under the second pair this time. Okay, so now this is where you're going to want to start trying to line things up with your model. And we're going to go to the outside like this. And then around behind here. And then under the top two and over the bottom two. These. So now I'm going to put that in too close, but now this is where you're going to go over. Now this model, not the best for this, but you get the gist of it. Now we're going to go over, under. So what I've done in the past is I just go across here, but I don't think that's securing it well enough at this point. We do the same thing we did here. We're going to go back down, and then through that loop that we just created, we're going to come back up. So down, over, behind, around the front, down, and then back up through that loop. And this is what we can take across. Now, I'm going to put it all the way behind. I've seen it where it's been through here. Wasn't my thing, but hey, everybody has their own style. So now, I'm going to do the same thing over here, just in reverse. I don't want to walk through every step, but that's the gist of it. So first time over, you're going to come down, go under, over, make a lark's head that crosses, go over, under, go to the back, cross over again, come down. You're going to go over two, under two, to the outside, around behind, under two, over two, down into a lark's head, which is over, up through the back, around, down, and then back up through that loop. Hopefully this makes sense. If you have questions, just ask. I'm not very good at these tutorials. It's obviously taken me a long time to get this done due to some travel and family health issues, so whatever. So there's that. I'm going to finish it out real quick. I'm going to take a handful of pictures, and then I'm going to put this all together and get it out somewhere for people to see.